I'm here at the Grand 14 Market Common with Jerry Dalton, the founder and director of the Myrtle Beach International Film Festival, coming up next week. And Jerry, I understand this is your 12th year.
Yes, it is. It's the 12th year, and we've moved the festival. It used to be at Broadway at the Beach. It's now at the Grand 14 Market Common, and we have been nominated again, and we've already received the award once of top 25 film festivals in the world.
That's incredible.
5,000. It is. It really is. And this award comes from Hollywood. It's not something local. So they really search out and do their homework. We have been nominated again this year for our film lineup. Last 2 years, best film lineup in the world. That means beating festivals such as Sundance, Tribeca, Cannes. That's right here in Myrtle Beach.
Unbelievable.
So it's really, I can't, of course I'm excited about it because I'm part of it. I founded it, I directed it, but very exciting to have been given these prestigious awards, and it's something you really don't want to miss. We have 63 films this year, and tickets are online at myrtlebeachfilmfestival.com, or if you Google MBIFF, it'll take you to myrtlebeachinternationalfilmfestival.com. You can purchase tickets through there, or if you're uncomfortable with the internet, you can also call into the office at 843-497-0220 and speak to Heather or I or anyone else, and you can order your ticket that way. They will be waiting for you at will call when you come in, starting Monday at about 5 o'clock. So Monday and Tuesday are pre-screeners. The festival actually opens on Wednesday the 19th, but we have some pre-screeners. And those pre-screeners, the first one up is My Sweet Misery, which was filmed in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, on film. Not digitally, but on film. Stars Anna Chomsky. And afterwards, we go to Tupelo Honey Cafe, and they've been gracious enough to provide food. So with your single ticket, you can get into that one, or if you buy an all-access pass, that's all included. All the food, all the events, all the films. And you're going to get to talk to the writer, producer, director, who is Matthew Jordan. Matthew Jordan is a local. He no longer lives here. He lives in Florida. But a beautiful movie. You don't want to miss this one. The next one is Tuesday. Tuesday evening from 6 to 8, we have Dare Sandman. Dare Sandman is the only film out of tens of thousands of films to ever score a perfect 100 on all judges' score sheets. It has 7 judges' score sheets, perfect 100. Another film has done that, and we're going to screen that. Then the festival opens on Wednesday evening. First film screen at 4 o'clock. The table will be set up at 3 o'clock. We have 3 film blocks, and if you just want to buy one ticket, a film block, you'll find these really cool booklets all around Myrtle Beach, especially heavily loaded in the Market Common area. And a film block is designated by what you see right up here, and this one here happens to be film block number 2. So this one would screen from 6:30 to 8:30. So we have film block 1 at 4 to 6. There's a half-hour break. And then from 6:30 to 8:30 is film block 2. And inside there, this happens to be I just randomly picked this open too. This happens to be a feature called 6 Love Stories. Wonderful movie. A lot of big names and big faces you'll see in this film. And in front of this film, in film block 2, you'll see that there's 2 shorts. And shorts are anything less than 30 minutes. So there's 2 shorts and 1 feature in that block. Now, a film block can have 1 feature, it can have 6 shorts, it can have 3 shorts, 1 feature. It's basically 2 hours of content. And that's for your individual ticket. The individual tickets are $10. I recommend, unless you can only be here for a day, an all-access pass for $50. You can't beat that price anywhere. Our festival has been named one of the top 25 in the world out of over 5,000, and we've been nominated again this year. Anybody in our league, their all-access passes start at $500 and go up to $3,000, and that does not guarantee that you will have access to that film if it fills up before you get there. Ours, it does. One of my missions in life is to make sure that art is accessible to everyone. Money shouldn't dictate whether you are able to see fine art or not. Sometimes it can open up different avenues of the brain and inspire new things. So we want to keep that accessible to everybody. That's why it's $50. Someone had just, an interview from Boston, they'd asked me why it's so reasonable. And then when I explained that, then they understood it. So really, $50, 63 films, 4 dinners. You're not going to beat that anywhere. You can't get those 4 dinners for $50.
It's cheaper than staying home.
It is. And on Wednesday night, the opening night of the festival, now remember they have the 2 pre-screeners, but on opening night, Little Pig's Barbecue is going to set up right here in the lobby and provide dinner at around 8:30 p.m. before the final block that evening.
And that's included in the price of the ticket?
Yes. And then on Thursday night, a pizza and salad right across the street over at California Pizza. On Friday night, New South Brewery is one of our sponsors, and so they provide beer, their award-winning white ale, and that'll be served out the Brass Tap, and the Brass Tap will serve food with that. And then on Friday night or Saturday night, the big final after party, which has become kind of famous. If you've been to it, it's going to be held at Co Sushi. So Saturday night after the awards, you're going to walk out here. If weather conducive, we'll have a step and repeat, which is the photo wall with all the icons on it, and you'll get your picture taken on the red carpet, and then head on over to Co Sushi for the after party. The cool thing about our festival too is about 85% of all the filmmakers show up with their films. I'm down here at the theater today. We're loading up a film, two of them, My Sweet Misery's one, and then another one called Annabella Hooper and the Ghost of Nantucket. This fellow will be here. His name's Paul Saffarini. He is he's an Emmy winner and 9-time nominee. He produces for Universal, Paramount, all the big ones. He's produced almost 300 films for TV and the big screen. Wonderful, beautiful movie. It's a family-friendly movie. It's about teenagers chasing a ghost story down in Nantucket. So Nantucket, if you've ever been there, is a very beautiful, scenic place in the summer. And it's just a wonderful film. But anyway, that's why we met here, because they're upstairs right now called ingesting that film into the servers so that it can play the night of the film festival. So I highly recommend you get your pass now. They are selling quickly. We're very happy to have moved the festival in its 12th year to the Market Common. It's a great venue. The Grand 14 is, of course, Myrtle Beach's preeminent theater. So I don't think it gets much better than this.
Jerry, I was just curious, how long does it take to prepare something like this?
I put in about around 1,200 hours a year.
That's unbelievable.
If you think about it in terms of full-time work, that's a little over 6 months, because an average person works 2,000 hours a year. Heather, my assistant, also my fiance, she'll put in around 800 to 1,000 hours a year. So if you line that up, that's 1 year's full-time work. So it must be passion, because we don't make any money at this. I have to work for myself, so the projects I do on the side cover what I do here. But it truly is a passion.
Interesting. Well, that's tremendous volunteer work for the community.
Well, it's for the arts too.
Yeah.
I'm a firm, staunch believer in the arts, because I think art, if you have no art in your society, it becomes a cold and dingy place. And art reflects society's emotions, demeanors, and everything else. And when you're in an environment that's very cold, the people become cold. So I think that art is extremely important. I think Winston Churchill once said, someone questioned him, should we defund the arts, while they were in the middle of the throes of war, and he said, then what are we fighting for?
Yes, I've heard that. Well, that's just fantastic, and what a tremendous thing to have in Myrtle Beach. Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you.